Now look, everybody loves chocolate. Your mama loves chocolate, your bald-headed granny loves chocolate. Hell, I'm chocolate and you love me right. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 chocolate bars of all time. If you like food and comedy content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Now, these are going to be in no particular order except for the bottom few, and then maybe the top 3, the ones in between, no particular order. So hate me in the comments any which way you need to off of that information. The bottom of my list is probably going to be the Almond Joy. Now, the Almond Joy used to be one of those ones that I just despise between the grainy texture of that coconut, the random, well, just 3 or 4 almonds in there just didn't do anything for me. And the chocolate always seemed like it was like, borderline fecal matter. But I tried one recently. Maybe I'll put the video somewhere in the card or wherever it's going to be. And it surprised me. They changed the formula. The coconut was creamy and rich. The chocolate was smooth. The almonds were still trashy almonds, but I mean, I can get over it with everything else going right. Next is probably Twix for me. They're great. I don't need them every day. I do enjoy that crispy, crunchy cookie inside, and the caramel tends to have that perfect consistency every single time. Note, is it caramel or caramel? Let me know in the comments. And the chocolate is Mars chocolate. Mars chocolate we've all grown to love. It's like a good mixture between like a pastry and like a chocolate bar, of course. I can get G with it. I will get G with that. Thank you. Then I'm probably going to say the Hershey's Cookies and Cream. Now, it was one of those ones when I was a little kid I couldn't get down with because just something about white chocolate was unsettling. It didn't seem natural. It seemed like borderline health food to me. So as a child, I didn't want any parts of it. But in my older adolescence, I gave it another try. And I was like, you know what? I've judged too hard for too long. Creamy. Little bits of crispy little crunch in there with the cookie pieces. It's a party. It's a damn party. Now the 100 grand is probably going to be next on my list. And with the 100 grand, you got a lot going on. You got some dense caramel. Like I'm talking about, this is borderline like freshly poured concrete. That's how thick this caramel is. And then you got the little crispy rice reminiscent of a crunch bar, right? And the chocolate is inoffensive, but it's just something when you put them together, I don't know, it's just such a satisfying, dense ass bite. I will always look forward to having one of those. Then we have the Butterfinger. The Butterfinger, that's a dangerous candy. You bite into that with the wrong tooth at the wrong angle, you're going to be at an orthodontist faster than you can say get up and go. It's a very thick, crispy boy. It's one of the thickest and crispiest boys on this list. But I'm a sucker for peanut butter. I'm a sucker for peanut butter and chocolate. So you put those two together in any kind of density or combination, it's going to be a win for Snack Daddy. We're going to put the Kit Kat next. And the Kit Kat's another one of those ones, like the Twix is a good combination. If you want a cookie, or do you want a candy? Get a Kit Kat and brother, treat yourself to both. The crispy wafers, the chocolate, of course, but the best part of a Kit Kat, and I think we can all agree, is the little stuff in the middle. We don't know what the stuff is. They don't even know what the stuff is. If you listen to their commercials, they don't know what the stuff in the middle of those wafers are.
Oh, the in-between stuff.
Have a break.
It is rich, it is creamy, it is sugary, and it is mine. I love it. So now we're going to get into the more girthy boys, the more decadent boys. Take 5. Caramel, chocolate, peanut butter, pretzel. What else is in there? Nuts. Some nuts in there. What's all in a Take 5? I can't even think right now. Take 5 candy. Yeah, pretzels, peanut butter, the nuts. There are nuts. That's what I was missing, the nuts. You can't be missing the nuts. Now, this is one of those ones where you have your salty, you have your sweet, you have your chewy, you have your creamy, crunchy, like literally all parts of the tongue are activated with this one. It's a really, really hard hitter, in my opinion. But if you want something just basic but elevated, if you don't need all the thrills, if you're not a thrill seeker but you still want to have a fun time, you're gonna get you a symphony bar. And it saddens me that people aren't as hip to Symphony bars as they should be. Symphony bars are a Hershey product, and it is some of the creamiest, the richest, most decadent chocolate you're gonna have. They make a peanut one, a toffee one, I think, but I like the original. The originals, it's like if you just take unadulterated hanky-panky times and form that into a chocolate square, it will literally make you levitate. And I promise you that one. Next, we have the Reese's Cup. Now, the one thing, and Reese's, I'm looking at you, you hoe asses. Give us more candy. Those two little spheres, those two little circumferenced circles are not enough for the $1.50 or whatever you're choosing to do now. Just make it into a full bar. Make it into a full bar, but I will give you grace because it is one of the best chocolate and peanut butter concoctions you're gonna find. I like that little bit of braininess to the peanut butter. It's like it's trying to be mildly chunky. It's weird. And I wouldn't like that consistency with anything else, but it works with them children. And then the smooth chocolate, and there's a little bit of an appeal to the cup shape. I get it. A little bit of fun unwrapping that bitch. It's a little fun. I do want more candy. Don't take my upvotes for this as the fact that you got it perfect, Reese's. Give us some more goddamn candy. And at number 1, folks, is there any surprise? The Snickers. The Snickers takes everything that you love about damn near everything else on this list and wraps it up into one warm and fuzzy concoction. It's damn near a meal. You got peanut butter, you got nougats, you got caramel, you got chocolate. It's damn near a pastry because of the density and the thickness of the nougat alone. Smooth, rich chocolate just cascading all over your tongue, making you bust all kinds of moist ways. The Snickers by far has to be the most popular candy out in the world right now, let alone as far as just chocolate bars. A Snickers bar can satiate you through a whole day. Get about 2-3 Snickers. You don't need no breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A Snickers bar is an experience and a wholesome thing. Folks, what do you think about this list? Let me know in the comments if you would move anything higher or lower down the list. Let me know if I left anything off. If I left any of your favorites off, please let me know in the comments. I might redo the list. Folks, I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit some fun stuff around my head. Again, hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I've been me, you continue to be you, and I will see you soon.